On the 4th of February 2015, 9 people are awaiting execution by firing squad in Indonesia. Among them are 2 Australians, Myuran Sukumaran and Andrew Chan, set for imminent execution in the next few weeks. Amnesty has been campaigning heavily at this time for the granting of clemency for these 9 individuals, and for the abolition of the death penalty within Indonesia in general. In this vein, on the 4th of February 2015, one of many vigils held across Australia that week was held in Hobart, Tasmania, both in an effort to show solidarity with the prisoners awaiting execution, as well as to appeal to the Indonesian government for mercy in the case of these prisoners, and with the hope of abolishing the death penalty entirely within Indonesia. Evidence from around the world has shown that the death penalty does not work to deter crimes. State-sanctioned killing only serves to endorse the use of force and to continue the cycle of violence. 140 countries have now abolished the death penalty. Indonesia now has the opportunity to become the 141st. It is Amnesty's position that the death penalty is a violent and inhumane punishment that has no place in today's criminal justice system.
Why do you think it's important to hold events such as tonight's vigil?
Well, Amnesty's been campaigning against the death penalty for a long time, and it's one of those issues where we've been making, slow but steady progress. And it's really sad that Indonesia, which up to now hasn't sort of been executing people, has made law and order a big issue, mainly because the president's fairly unpopular and he's decided to sort of clamp down on this whole issue of drug use in Indonesia and bring back a whole string of executions. So I think for Amnesty it's very important to take a stand and say no, we're still against it.
I guess it's good to know that that people care and to show people that it's important to, we've got a really good turnout here, and it's good to show the public that there are many people that are so passionate about it that it's important to.
And it's really good, it's a worldwide issue, but showing that you can do something just on home soil. People might think, oh, it's in Indonesia, I can't really do anything. But there are so many people driving past tonight. It's such a good spot that, heaps of people will find out about it. And maybe people didn't even know that this was happening. So we're sort of educating the public as well. And hopefully they'll be passionate about it.
For anyone, nobody should be killed in such a barbaric, killed anyway, but it's very barbaric as a punishment, and prison itself is enough punishment, especially if it doesn't have any rehabilitation, and these guys have managed without rehabilitation programs to rehabilitate themselves. So it's really for some political motive or statement that Indonesia wants to do this. And all it's doing is actually causing huge anguish, not only to families of those that might get executed, but I think its reverberations go around to many. And I think of all the other people that these particular 2 have influenced within the prison system, that it's totally tragic. So that's why we need to be here. We need to raise this awareness amongst our own community, because, there have been letters locally that say, oh, they deserve all they can get and they should be executed. And it's like people not thinking about these issues properly. And it's that sort of eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth thinking that makes everybody blind in the end.
In the end, the vigil was a resounding success, gathering many people to the cause on the night, and also gathering many signatures from passers-by, urging the Indonesian government for a merciful stance on executions. At this time, we are mindful that the executions may still go ahead, yet we will continue to vigorously campaign for mercy and for change to Indonesian law as regards the use of the death penalty as a punishment